Hello, I'm Rex Rempel, and I am the director of the Bachelor's of Behavioral Health Care at Lake Washington Tech, and I am part of the full-time faculty in our Department of Behavioral Health and Social Services. This message is for the family and friends of our students. We want to let you know a little bit about what your loved ones are doing here at the college so that you can understand and appreciate and support them and know that you are appreciated for what you're doing to make it possible for them to go to school. The faculty for our department are made up of clinicians with decades of experience as licensed professionals, agency leaders, and people with advanced educations in their field. All of us are coming to this program with a real true desire to make a difference in our community by preparing people for work as effective, ethical, helpful, happy professionals in our field. But we know that no one goes through this journey alone. We know that nobody is able to come and do this kind of work in our profession, or for that matter, the studies in our program without support. And so we want to definitely acknowledge that you play a significant part in making it possible for them to become the counselors, the social workers, the mental health professionals, the substance use disorder professionals, the social service professionals that they aspire to be. We know that you are there providing them meals and sharing a home with them, providing them space to study and time to study, and giving them the encouragement that it takes to do difficult things. And so all of us know it takes a village to get there, and you are playing an important part in that. So we want you to know that we appreciate your part in this. We understand you may have an interest in what your loved one is doing here at the program and here at the college. You are definitely encouraged to find out more. We encourage you to do that through the student rather than contacting faculty directly. Since this is adult learning and a college experience, we encourage students to be the go-betweens. And so as you have interest in what's happening, please do talk to your loved one about what it is that they do while they're here. Our students are a really fascinating bunch. They come from all sorts of different backgrounds. The map that you see on screen here represents where this year's students have come from. All of those little red dots from around the world represent home for so many of our students. We have a lovely range of adult learners, people anywhere from 18 or even 16 years old, all the way up through their 60s. We have people coming to us for whom prior education was difficult, that they may have struggled in going to school before, and now they're coming back as an adult. And we have people who have gone through all the way to the point of getting their doctorates. Some of our students are people that are lawyers and doctors, even from other lands. Our students are oftentimes full-time employees working and maybe raising families while going to school. And so it's an impressive bunch of people. They also come with a lot of interesting different types of backgrounds, so it makes for a lively classroom experience for us. The types of classes that your loved one might be taking, they're learning the knowledge and the values and the skills that it takes to be professionals in social services or behavioral health care. So they're going to take classes that teach them about mental health disorders, about substance use disorders, about how to partner with people, about the experience of trauma, of poverty, how to be an ethical practitioner, how to engage collaboratively, how to lead groups, and how to lead counseling sessions. This is just a little bit of an introduction to the type of studies that they're doing here with us. One real highlight is the students who go through to our bachelor's program. By the time they get to their senior year, they're engaged in a year-long internship, a 9-month process where they are placed as part of the team in a local behavioral health care organization, where they get to progress from watching the professionals to assisting the professionals to actually providing the services. And in so many cases, that will lead directly into their own jobs with those agencies or with similar agencies. We can tell you that the job market is really strong in our profession, that there is no real challenge for our students to be able to get employed because there are so many jobs. And while our profession doesn't pay, frankly, what our people deserve, the pay rate has been going up in recent years, and it is in fact higher in this part of the country than it is in some others. The kind of work that our graduates go on to, some of our students or some of our alumni are now professionals as probation officers, as mental health professionals, as clinicians in our outpatient services or our crisis services. They might work on the crisis line or the crisis center. They might be working with children. They might be working with adults experiencing poverty or homelessness. There's a wide range of the jobs that they go into. And more, a number of our students are in fact going on to graduate studies. And virtually all of the graduates from our bachelor's program who seek to go to graduate school, in fact, are getting accepted into graduate programs across the country. They're going into areas like counseling, psychology, social work, amongst other fields. And they're getting these opportunities across the country. We're pleased to say that our program is a low-cost program. Tuition here is for a full-time student presently is about $1,500 a quarter for a full-time course load, which is significantly less than the universities and much, much less than the private colleges or private universities. And we keep our costs low for our students by often using what's called open education resources, that there are very few books or fees that a student has to pay for. And in fact, we have a great many scholarships that our students are eligible for. We try to take good care of them while they're with us, and so we make sure that our students are aware of the many resources that are available to them free through our campus. And so we want to make sure that they know that they can come here to do what they're intending to do, to learn and grow and have support while they're doing so. Again, thank you for the role that you play. You, as the families, are the ones that make it possible for students to do difficult things. You make it possible for them to come and study. You make it possible for them to set aside other responsibilities temporarily. You are the folks who help them along the way. I know you are proud of them. We are just as proud of them as you are, and we want to thank you for your role in making this all possible. Take care.